Good evening, everyone. Welcome to F.U.I.M Sandbox Talk. I am here with my co-host Avi. I am Jermaine. We are here to introduce ourselves to you guys tonight. So, F.U.I.M, for us, it matters. We'll be discussing matters that deal with the urban community, our community. Sandbox Talk. We'll be dealing with everyday conversations that we like to have. Not gossiping, of course, not gossiping. We won't be doing any of that. It's just everyday conversation. So we combined it and we made FUIM Sandbox Talk. I'm Jermaine. I'm from Columbus, Georgia, Phoenix City, Alabama. I now reside in the DMV area. Um, I have a background that we'll get into eventually once the show starts going on and we continue more on with the show. I'll be able to tell you a little bit more about myself. Um, Things that you guys know from the last time that I was on, if you remember them, still me. And I'll update you on some things that I have doing or things going and things of that nature. And would you like to introduce yourself?
I'm Avis, I'm co-host. It's good to be back in on live and streaming live with my co-host Jermaine. Previously did a Sisters in the Sandbox with my sisters, and also Lady Night, or Lady Night's talk session. So I'm eager to get back on here and chop it up with you guys.
Great, great. So now that that's out of the way and we've shaken the cobwebs off, now it's time to get freer than we've normally been. So this is our setup. I'm from Alabama. She's representing the Maryland side. We have some nice topics to talk about. We don't want to be feeling like you guys can't come on here and talk freely with us. We want you to feel welcomed. We want you to feel open. We want you to feel like family. You know how family talk. Family talks and family talks meaning they can be serious and they can be playful at times. So be loose with it. How you feeling? How you
I'm
feeling?
feeling good.
You feel good?
Feel good.
You got some questions or anything like that?
No,
No,
not tonight.
not tonight.
Mm-mm.
Not
You have
tonight.
questions tonight?
Oh, I have a whole bundle of questions. I have a whole slew of questions. This is gonna be so fun. This is gonna be so fun. I'm gonna enjoy this. I'm gonna
Okay.
enjoy this. Oh, and by the way, guys, what we are prepared for, we're about to have Bible study also as well. Once we end this, we're gonna call our family members. Some that's a FUIM topic as well. Do you know, read the Bible with your family members? Do you discuss spiritual things with your family members? I know you're going to talk about it with people outside, but do you do it with your family members? Family that prays together stays together. Put that in there because FUIM for us, it matters. Hey, throw some in there. Give them some. Give them a gem. I'm going to enjoy this. Give them a gem.
I can't even think of them right now.
Yes, you can. You gem. Give them a gem.
Okay. I do not know what to say right now.
So one of the things that we can let you know that we'll be doing is called a hot seat. We got something called a hot seat. So
We do?
yes, we do have the hot seat. So the hot seat is what I was just trying to do to her. Just boom, straight looking at her like this. Give them something. Give them a gem. Or I may ask her a question, putting her on the spot or something like that. It can go back and forth. It can go back and forth.
Yeah,
Actually, I do have a list of things that are related to the subject matter that I want to start discussing with you guys and use on this channel. I'll use a couple of them on you. How about that?
Okay.
You down for it?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see. Let's see then. Where is it? Mm-hmm. So now that I have your undivided attention.
Okay.
All right. So, all right. We'll talk about this. We'll talk about this. I got some information, some news, some things that I've been looking at, a couple of podcasts, couple of news fronts here and there. We just had the Grammys.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, you and I both know we ain't all the way into the Grammys. We didn't watch it, but we get highlights from it and we see what's going on. We know what they're talking about. I just got the highlights from the Grammys that your boy Killer Mike got three of them boys. Three of them. He got a Grammy for Best Rap Album. He got a Grammy for Best Rap Song. And he got a Grammy for Best Rap Video. All three of them. One of them, what Kanye stood on stage and said Beyonce should have got video for Best Video when Taylor Swift, he interrupted Taylor Swift anyway. But
Well, congratulations to Killer Mike.
congratulations, Mr. Killer Mike. Killer Mike, 48 years old. 48 years old. And he's won a Grammy. Hats off to him. Hats off to him.
Yep.
My question to you is, what is it? What is it about? I do want to say our culture because there's a lot of things that derive from our culture that are being done in today's world, and it really revolves around our culture. What is it about our culture that fascinates all eyes to be on it? Even if it's something simple as a person that just won three Grammys being arrested at that Grammys. Why do they love that so much? Why is that the hype or the attention to look at and focus on?
Because it's something negative.
I
It's
agree.
something negative. And you know, people are more prone to looking at negative than something positive. Especially when it's definitely geared towards or focused or targeted towards the African American community.
Mhm. So the negativity, I was also looking at a podcast by this podcaster. His name was Rustling. And I don't know about the name dropping policy on YouTube, but his name is on there. So I'll say it's a podcast by a young man named Rustling's podcast. On this podcast, he called the Grammys lame. He said it was washed up because nothing wasn't going on in the Grammys. What wrong with that? I mean, they showed a still shot of Doja Cat. Doja Cat might have had a whole bunch of tattoos on her, and she had a lot of, she had some crosses on the earrings, she had crosses on the necklace, and they tried to single out Doja Cat for being the only thing that stood out at the Grammys. But here it is, Killer Mike, 48-year-old man, done won three Grammys this night. And this Rustling podcast guy says the Grammys was lame and boring because nothing didn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing stood out at the Grammys to him that caught his attention of how the Grammys used to be, of everything that used to been going on in the prior Grammys.
Well, it all depends on what you're looking for and what you're trying to get out of the Grammys.
That
If you're just
part.
trying to find something that's negative, I'm quite sure it's not supposed to be a negative base, you know, show. Then then don't watch.
Don't watch. Then don't watch. Everybody would have to cut the Grammys off every year if you wanted to look at it
Mhm.
like a negative base show.
It's bad enough as is that it has gone the way that it has gone, and that's each whether it was Emmys, Grammys, Oscars, all of them. When they are televised, they have the whole morale has gone downhill. Definitely, I would
All
say
of
that.
it going down here. Well, I do want to congratulate Killer Mike, real name Michael Renner, for being in the music game as long as he's been in. You know, he's more one of the, I won't say conscious rappers, but he's more one of the informative rappers that we have. Um, it's sad to say that he's up in age and he's one of the only. You know, I got something else to talk about those Grammys. You know what else happened at that Grammy that you probably don't know? Okay, it's 2024, right?
Mhm.
We've heard all the music that's been coming out from all the younger guys. I'm just gonna call them younger guys. I ain't gonna name nobody, single nobody out. Younger guys, right? You're gonna be amazed at this next fact that I'm gonna give you. And this is from the recent Grammys. And you're gonna be amazed.
Okay.
First of all, Killer Mike, a 48-year-old that out rapped all the youngins, then talked about something way more important than all of them, that gave us more information in one album than they've given us in the last 10 years. And on top of that, a person that didn't say one word on the album got the second most votes. Would you guess who that is? Andre 3000. Andre 3000. He didn't say nothing. Andre 3000 didn't say nothing. He didn't say nothing. Made a flute album and made more noise than any of the prior music that we've been getting, I want to say, for the last 10 years. For the last 10 years. Here it is. You know what I think that is? I want to get your input on this. We got a few more minutes. I want to get your input on this last. Is this a sign of showing that all that music that was out was put out just because of an image and you just want to make some flashy money? Because there's something about seeing flashy money and everything about that being entertaining was just a brief moment and everybody really want to hear informative stuff or something peaceful. Do you think on the inside we really are tired of that stuff for real? But the only thing that's proven we really tired of is the numbers. Because here it is, an informative rap album by a 48-year-old and another album by what's Andre? Andre probably 48. He may be 4 or 5 years older than me. He may be 48, 49. An album with no words at all, and they do more numbers than any other album these last 10 years.
Because who it is.
Are we secretly saying that we don't want to hear that? We ready for something informative. It just ain't nobody out there to give it to us, or nobody that they pushing on us to give it to us right now. Are we secretly saying that we ready to hear this now? We don't want that no more.
I don't think they secretly saying. I think with all the music now, with all the bebop or whatever, with the young Herb Gotti's and stuff like that. We are saying, especially the older generation, that fell in love with hip hop. You know what I mean? And in that culture and society, what we're saying is it's not feeding us what we want to
exactly. Hear. Exactly.
It's no longer hip hop. It's just trap
music.
Music
to is the just
third degree, and it's just my opinion. I'm just it's not creative. It's not artistry.
Well, my opinion on the matter is, and I want to close with this. You got For Us It Matters because messages matter. Messages matter. We've been listening to music for so too long to not now know that the messages in this music matters. So once again, congratulations, Killer Mike, on winning 3 Grammys for a rap album, best rap video, and best rap song. Congratulations on the man being 48 and still staying true to his craft and still wanting to inform the world and winning a Grammy for wanting to inform the world. Things like this of this nature, this is what F.U.I.M Sandbox Talk is about. You're going to get the matter from me, and you're gonna get that easy, good sandbox talk from Avi. She's gonna make you understand it. I'm gonna give it to you how I give it to you. She's gonna make you understand it. That's the sandbox part of it. The F.U.I.M, I'm pounding down what I say I mean it, or help me with this. Sandbox talk is to help. So thank you guys, whoever tunes in tonight, for your 14 minutes of your time. This was just the introduction to F.U.I.M Sandbox Talk. I'm closing now. I am Jermaine. AV, any messages you would like to leave them?
No, I just hope that each and every one of you that's looking tonight, that y'all have a good evening.
And also, when you look at this video, y'all put in the comments, give us a catchphrase. Remember last time I can't say peace, mind, and soul. I can't say that because your boy got that from the Soul Train. But y'all give us a catchphrase or a line we can start the show out with and something we can end the show out with. This is F.U.I.M Sandbox Talk. Peace out.
Good night.
Sweet.